told you there's no one right way to homeschool through the summer, and that trying to find it might burn you out. You might be feeling pressure to keep the momentum going or guilt that you're not doing enough. I've been there. Last summer, I had this beautiful summer homeschool plan until my oldest broke his ankle. And then suddenly we were buried in doctor's appointments and surgery. Right? And then the recovery and roller coaster of emotions, mostly my own. And that plan, it went out the window. And what I learned is this: summer homeschool needs to actually serve your life, not the version you wrote back in your planner in April. So if we're talking about homeschooling through the summer, let's go ahead and refrain some options, okay? One, a full break, right? This is where you need to close the books and take a true pause. There's no worksheets, there's no expectations, just space to rest and recover. And it's a good fit if your family has just been through a hard season. Maybe you're still carrying some stress, maybe grief, burnout, or just plain fatigue. Sometimes what your mind, body, and emotions need the most isn't structure, it's relief. Doesn't mean your kids aren't going to learn. Life is full of natural opportunities to grow without the pressure. So I want you to ask yourself this: where are we trying to push through when what we really need is to slow down? That's a good question. Would taking a full break help us to enjoy each other again? Hmm, That's important. You are a family, by the way. All right, now let's talk about a light routine. And this is where we've landed for most of our summers. We typically start around 10 a.m. and do just two things: math and a passion project. That's it. And we do this about 4 days a week, and that routine holds us steady. But we stay flexible, it has some give, right? It's flexible. So if we're camping, we put a pause on it. Or if it's blazing hot like it is right now, holy smokes, I am burning. If it's blazing hot, we'll go outside early and shift school to the afternoon, or maybe we'll skip it all together and just chill on the couch and watch a movie. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency that feels kind. So ask yourself this: would having a small routine in place help our days feel calmer? It's a valid question. Or how about, am I chasing productivity, or am I actually longing to feel more anchored? This is a you question. Only you can answer this. All right, let's talk about a focused catch up. Sometimes life throws curveballs and you just don't get everything done during the regular school year, and that's okay. Summertime can be a good time to gently focus on one or two areas, especially if a child missed a stretch of school due to illness or travel or something unexpected. For us, this last year was when my mother in law suddenly passed away in November. Our life paused. She was like this amazing matriarch of our family. And so, honestly, it needed to pause. So, we took some time off during the winter. And now that we've had space to breathe, we just continue on. We're year round homeschoolers. We just take the summer more slowly. But I'm not trying to catch up on life because we had life happen. I want to encourage you, if you're going to take this focused approach, do not focus on more than two academic skills, period. Maybe it's writing and geography, maybe it's reading and math. And it's not, you're not doing this because the curriculum's not finished. It's not, summertime isn't time, it's not pressure to make up for lost time. We're not going to cost us beautiful summer memories so we could be caught up to grade level. That's not why you're homeschooling. Homeschooling is for home first, schooling second. That's like, it's not school homing. It's homeschooling, just so you know, in case you didn't catch that before. I know, I'm so smart. Okay. So if you are thinking about taking the focused approach, because I gotta rein it in here, I want you to ask yourself, is there one area my child could use my help to grow in confidence with a little extra support this summer? And the second one is, how could we focus on that without turning it into a grind this summer? Now, here's how to know what's best for your family. Now that maybe you're kind of settling on a homeschool plan, I want you to anchor this to something that matters more than productivity, and that's emotional regulation. The idea of summer might feel like it's a break, but many families, it summer comes with more sibling conflict, more meltdowns, more mental load for mom, especially when there's no clear routine in place. And so chaos is very dysregulating for, just about everyone. Um, your kids still need rhythm and expectations they can count on. And you need space to breathe, connect, and feel like yourself again. So if you're struggling between one of these three options and you're not sure which one to choose, I want you to ask yourself these two questions. Are we emotionally worn down and in need of space for rest, reconnection, and working on our relationships? If that's a yes, you need to take a full break. That's going to probably be the most healing choice right now. The other question is, are we mostly doing okay, but would thrive with light structure or a little momentum? If you're a yes there, then light routine or a focused catch up would fit you guys, just depending on your needs. And I want you to trust what comes up for you. And I know that can be hard because we might be spinning in a lot of different emotions or spinning in a lot of different kinds of thoughts, but you already know what your family needs. You might just need someone tell you it's okay to choose it. So if you've been feeling this pressure to get it right, I want to gently offer you this. There is no perfect homeschool, just a thoughtful one. And if this hits home for you, I made something specifically for you, and it's called Sticky Notes for Your Soul. It's a free download with 10 gentle truth reminders and a 3-minute voice memo from me that you can play whenever the pressure starts to creep back in. Grab it and let it speak life over your summer because you're not behind. You are building something beautiful. And if you're ready for some light routines or a little bit more structure, I want you to check out my next video, Simple Yet Structured Homeschool Routine.